What if the Gospels are not just history, but a manual for soul transformation? What if Jesus wasn't just a teacher, but a spiritual alchemist? The kingdom of God is within you, a phrase spoken over 2,000 years ago by a man whose words reshaped history. But what did he mean? Was it just a metaphor, or a hidden key to unlocking divine power? For centuries, the idea of heaven has been painted as a distant paradise, a realm above the clouds where the righteous are rewarded. But what if this was a misunderstanding? What if Jesus was not pointing to a faraway place, but to something within you? This is not just a spiritual idea. It is an ancient truth, one that has been whispered by mystics, hidden by authorities, and sought after by seekers throughout the ages. And today, we are going to decode it. The Hidden Teachings of Jesus, Episode 1. The Secret Kingdom. Most of us grew up hearing that heaven is a physical place, somewhere above the sky, beyond death. But Jesus never described it this way. Instead, he said something radical, something mystical, something that changes everything. The kingdom of God is within you, Luke 17:21. Think about that, not around you, not after death, but within. If the kingdom is within, then heaven is not a location, it is a state of being. And that means something profound. You don't have to wait for heaven. You don't have to earn heaven. You are heaven, when you awaken to it. The greatest mystics throughout history understood this truth. They knew that the kingdom of God is not about clouds and harps, but about consciousness, about awakening to the divine nature that is already inside you. And that is the secret Jesus was trying to reveal. This idea that divinity is within has been taught in mystical traditions across the world. The Gnostics called it the divine spark. The Buddhists called it nirvana, the realization that you are already enlightened. The Kabbalists mapped it out in the Tree of Life, a journey from lower consciousness to divine union. And yet, this same truth was hidden from mainstream Christianity. Why? Because a religion built on power and control does not want you to realize your own divinity. They want you to seek it outside yourself. They want you to believe you are separate from God. But Jesus never taught separation, he taught oneness. This is not blasphemy, this is initiation. Jesus wasn't just speaking about himself, he was revealing your potential. When you awaken to the kingdom within, everything changes. You no longer live in fear, you no longer seek approval from the outside world. You become the master of your own reality, and that is when miracles begin to happen. If the kingdom of God is within you, how do you access it? Jesus gave us the answer hidden in his parables. Step 1, silence the mind. Be still and know that I am God. Stillness is the gateway. The mind is filled with noise, distractions, and illusions. But when you quiet it, the divine speaks. Step 2, seek first the kingdom. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. This is the law of spiritual manifestation. When you align with divine consciousness, everything you seek, wisdom, abundance, peace, flows effortlessly into your life. Step 3, become like a child. Truly, I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Children live in wonder. They trust. They believe. They have not yet been conditioned into fear, doubt, or limitation. To return to the kingdom, you must return to your original uncorrupted self, the self that knew the divine all along. The secret was always yours. The greatest trick ever played was convincing humanity that God was separate from them. But the truth? You were never separate. You were never outside the kingdom. You have always been divine. You are the light of the world. Matthew 5:14. The kingdom is not something you enter. It is something you remember. And when you remember, you awaken. The kingdom of God is within you.